good morning. I hope you're having a good day so far today. For me, it's Wednesday, so that means it's plant care day. And the main thing that I need to do is obviously change the water in the garden and make sure there aren't any bugs in it because last week that was so bad. But the main thing that I want to show you an update on is the ficus, the little tree that I cut last week, and the two little ones that I am propagating. There's not really much of a difference, I will say that right now, but that might be a good thing because there isn't much of a difference. It might mean that they're, doing okay. I don't know, but I still want to update you on them. And of course, I'll show you the petunias and the usual guys that I do. But yeah, the main thing that I need to do today is take care of the plants and make sure they're all doing okay. I don't think much care needs to be done because it is winter and nobody's really growing that much, which is always very interesting because they grow so much during the warmer months that all of a sudden when they just kind of stop, it's just like, is everybody okay or what's going on here? But then I have to remember it's just winter and it's normal because even indoor plants slow down growing in the winter, I have noticed. But yeah, right now I just wanted to say good morning and I hope you're having a good day so far, and I'll see you in a little bit when I get started taking care of all the plants. Well, that was quite easy today. That's very nice when that happens. Everybody over here, oops, sorry, I'm trying to show you them. Everybody over here with the tomato plant that had the root rot last week that I am currently propagating because it was so bad, everybody has roots, which is super exciting, and this little one's roots are getting better. The little basil in the soil is doing well. The little basil in the water is doing well. Yeah, everyone is doing very, very well. And this tomato plant has so many flowers on it. I think we're going to be getting quite a few tomatoes again here, like in a couple weeks. And the only two of the bugs that I don't know how to pronounce were on this plant, but they're gone now, so they're still around, definitely, but not as many of them. But yeah, I am already done taking care of the plants over here. Oh, and I'll show you the ficus once it gets a little bit later, by the way, and I get the other guy too, because these are two of them over here, but I want to show you all three of them. So these are the two that I'm propagating, but I'll show you them a little bit better later. And then over here with these guys on their new little stand, they're doing pretty okay. The zinnias I need to take care of, like I need to clean up a little bit, but otherwise they're okay. We lost one of the flowers, but we still have three, which is good. And then the petunias are, I cannot believe how healthy these little ones are. I'm so grateful because they are almost, these are propagated, but the main plant that I first started I've almost had petunias for 3 years, and I cannot believe that. But these little ones are technically propagated from the beginning of the year, so they're almost 1 year old. But yeah, the main plant that I have had, why are there fungus gnats over here? Apparently I'll need to treat for those because they have shown up over here. But anyway, yeah, these little ones are technically almost 1 year old, but the main plant that I had would be 3 years old this Christmas, which is amazing to me. But these little ones are doing very well still for being propagations and technically 3 years old. The little one in the back here is still struggling. I'm kind of concerned about that one. I don't quite know what's going on there. It looks better than it was last week at least, so that's good. And it is drinking water, so I'm grateful for that. So maybe it's getting better, but I'm not sure. These two little ones though are doing very well. This is the one that I moved into soil first, and then this is the one that I moved into soil second. The little money tree propagation is also doing well over here too, since I show you this guy fairly often. But yeah, I'm already done taking care of the plants, which is absolutely amazing. I'm just gonna wait until it's a bit brighter so that I can show you the ficus. It is still quite early. It's only noon, and I have gotten so much done. I need to give the little cut petunias some more water. Don't let me forget to do that, please, because their stems are not in the water and the flowers are still okay as long as they have that. I'm not trying to propagate them or anything. They just need some more water. Feels like today is very, very long, so I am so happy about that, especially because yesterday, like I was saying, it felt like the time was going way too fast. But because it is a little bit later now, I want to show you the what are they? Ficus trees. How did I forget that? The little one that I trimmed last week and the little ones that I am trying to propagate. Not much really is different between last time and now, but I still want to give you an update because, you know, it is something that I'm trying to do that I have never done before, and I don't even know if it's possible because I still have not looked up if it is or not. I really should have, but I haven't yet. I don't know. I just keep forgetting to. If it works, then yay, but if it doesn't, that's okay too. No matter what, I will have learned something from this. But anyway, let me grab everybody so that way you can see them. It'll be a little bit easier to carry the ficus that was, you know, taller than I was last time, so that'll be nice. All right, this is the little one that I trimmed that was, you know, super tall last time. So yeah, she definitely is doing very well, and her cut is completely sealed, and she's liking the new container. I have watered her. I gave her a little bit today, but if you were able to see last time how much water I put into this container, it was like basically, can you see the bottom of the container? Yes, maybe, but I gave her a little bit of water today, and when I watered her last time, I watered her so that way it was like filled up to here. She drank all of that in a week. So yeah, she's definitely doing very well, which I am so grateful for. And yeah, she seems okay with being cut so much, which is extremely exciting because I was so nervous. I have never cut this little one before, so I didn't know how she was going to react. But yeah, she seems to be doing very, very well, which is really exciting. But let me bring over the little guys that I'm trying to propagate from her. And these little ones I can hold a little bit closer because they are easier. I'll do this one, I think, first. This little one was the piece that was attached to her right here. And so this was like the middle of the tree, kind of. I did cut this down quite a bit before I put it into soil because it would have been way too tall, and then I trimmed it again at the top because yeah, again, she would have been way too tall for a little cutting. But there are no roots at the moment that I can see, but I would imagine if there are going to be roots, it'll take at least a couple of weeks, if not a couple of months. I'm really just trying to make sure like she doesn't start rotting or anything, or if the stem starts to get like squishy or wrinkly or anything, that's not a good sign, or if it starts to smell bad, of course. But so far seems to be doing okay. Looks exactly the same as it did last week, but again, I think that's a good sign actually. And this little one is the one that was the top of the plant, so that's why it has a new little leaf right here, which I think is actually opening, which is really exciting, and that is giving me a lot of hope. So that means that it's still like alive and growing. Again, I can't really tell if there are any roots yet. I highly, highly doubt it. But the fact that it is like the leaves are still reacting to the light and changing a little bit on this little one is a very, very good thing. Again, very, very minimally, but still, it's like, it might be okay. I don't know. Never done anything like this before, and I don't know if I'm doing anything right, but it's fun to learn and try. But yeah, the little propagations, I think, maybe, might be okay. You never know. I obviously will keep you updated beyond just today on how they're doing, but I wanted to show you today because today is Plant Care Day, as you know and saw, but yeah, these little guys so far are, amazingly enough, doing okay. And I don't know what to do, so the fact that they're as okay as they are is very, very exciting. Mostly, I'm just grateful that my main plant here is okay because she's 2 years old, I believe, maybe 2.5 years old. So the fact that she's still okay after that trim is very, very exciting. But anyway, I'm gonna put these little guys back, and I don't know what I'm gonna get up to next because it's so early. Well, I know that I'm gonna work out and stuff later on, but that's not till later. But yeah, until then, I don't know what I'm gonna be doing, but I will see you in a little bit if I get up to anything. Otherwise, I will see you a bit later when I open up the 10th Advent, which I cannot believe that we are already opening the 10th one. But again, today has been nice and slow, which I have been really enjoying. It's been so nice. But yeah, I'm gonna put these little guys back. I just wanted to show you how they're doing real quick. Right, now it's time for the 10th Advent. It has been a very long day, which I have absolutely loved. Why can't I get this off? There we go. But yeah, I have gotten a lot done today, and I will tell you about it in just a second. But right now, it is time to get the 10th Advent. And obviously, I just wanted to mention this right away. I did trim my hair a little bit, so if that looks a little bit different, I did do that since last time you saw me earlier, a couple seconds ago, I guess. But I did do that, and it feels much better now. It was just like being a little bit annoying, so I needed to fix it a little bit. But yeah, I just wanted to mention that real quick because it might be noticeable. I'm not sure. Maybe it's not. What do we have? I cannot tell. Oh, it's a little angel going skiing. Can you see? There you go. They have little wings. They're so cute. I don't know if you can see the little wings, but yeah, it's a little angel going skiing, and now we need to put them on the tree. And I think I know exactly where I am going to put them. Up here. There we go. And I'm planning on putting a face on that little one tomorrow, so that way it will be a little snowman. But yeah, we got a little angel today. And I need to hang the bag back up and take my watch off, and then I will be right back to get started knitting. Oh, it was even a tree on the bag today. That's funny because it was plant care day. But what I got up to since last saw you, it was honestly quite a bit. I didn't video any of it, but yeah, I was very, very productive. And I need to find the end of this because we need to change the yarn color today. It was a little bit warmer today, actually. I was not expecting that. So yeah, we're not using the blue one today. We are using the green one again. So the first thing that I did after I saw you last was, this was not exactly planned. I just kind of like was willing to do it, so I did. I cleaned out my other closet, not this one. This one's always it's a mess. So I've kind of like, I have to clean it out fairly often and just like reorganize things and put things back where they belong because I don't put things where they should be. It's just how I am, and you know, if I have to redo it every so often, that's okay because yeah, it's just how I am. I'm fine with it. But my other closet in my bedroom, that has been very bad. I don't really have much in it. It's just been a mess, so I haven't really been able to, basically, if you know me, the floor is where I put everything, and that closet was basically everything was on the floor. Nothing was hanging up. So yeah, that's what I did. I took everything out of the closet and then put it back in the closet properly this time. The main reason why I did it was because I needed to get my warm weather clothing out for winter, and it was at the back of the closet, and it was kind of, you know, not the easiest thing to get at. It's a very small closet. It's just, you know, it was a mess. So yeah, it was, that took a bit of time that I wasn't necessarily expecting to do today, but I'm glad that I did, and it feels much better now. And I even found a pair of pants that I didn't know I had for the winter. So now I have a total of 3 winter pants. So that is very exciting. I had them last year, obviously. I just completely forgot that I had them. So that was a fun thing to find. And then after that, what did I do? A few little things. I forgot to give the petunia some water over there. So, hopefully I won't forget to do that after I finish knitting. I will try to remember, but yeah, hopefully I won't forget to do that because they definitely need some water. Only a couple of the stems are actually in the water, so yeah, hopefully I remember to do that. But anyway, what was I saying? After I finished cleaning the closet, what did I do? It was just a bunch of little things, and then I did end up playing Animal Crossing, and while it's not snowy yet in the game, it might be tomorrow. Like, for real, it might be tomorrow, which would be really, really exciting because it was snowing a lot in the game and the music was the winter music. So I am really, really hopeful that that means that tomorrow there will be snow. I don't know if there will be or not, but it definitely looked like there should be because of the amount it was snowing in the game. So yeah, I enjoyed playing for a while. I didn't really do anything. I was just enjoying enjoying running around while it was snowing. And then I worked out with Dad, and it was pretty much a normal day after that, I believe. But yeah, it was just like I was doing something the entire time, which honestly was amazing. And today feels like it was so long, which honestly was amazing. Because like yesterday, I was saying I've not been enjoying how quickly this month has been going. So the fact that today actually went kind of slowly, I very much needed that, and it was absolutely amazing, and just like how much I was able to get done. And yeah, I definitely needed the slow day today. I am very, very grateful for it. Hi, sweetie. Yeah. She's so silly. Yes, you are. I thought you walked away. I don't know what she's up to. I think she was just walking by and wanted to say hello. But anyway, I am at the end of the first row, so I'm gonna continue on knitting the other one, and then I will be right back to show you what the blanket looks like for today. Just give me a second or two. I just remembered the other thing that I did today that I wanted to mention because it's kind of very exciting. I am literally halfway through October already in my next year's journal, and I don't know how I made that much progress on it, honestly. Like, I remember making the calendar page, and then I was suddenly halfway through, and I was just like, oh my, that went very quickly and very smoothly. I think I only messed up on one day so far in the month, which is really exciting. I mess up on pretty much at least one day in each month. I'm already halfway through October, which is amazing. Like, I am so happy with that progress because that means I only have 2.5 months now, and if I can finish, like, if I can do like a half a month in a day, that means that I will only need, what, 5 more days to finish it, that I'm actually working on it. I can definitely get that by the end of the year, and I just wanted to share that because it was super exciting. I might actually finish the journal before the end of the year when I didn't think that I was going to before. Again, it still might not happen. I might get super busy and I might not have enough time to work on it again, but yeah, if it goes as smoothly as it did today, I will definitely be able to finish it before New Year's. But anyway, I am all done knitting the blanket for today, and this is what it looks like. Hopefully you can tell the color difference. I'm not entirely sure, but this is a row of green, and then the day before was blue. But this and this is what the blanket looks like for the entire year so far. It is almost done. When did do you remember when the first day that I decided to, I should check last year's journal when I wrote that down, when I was first thinking about making it, because I think it was before Christmas, but maybe it was after. I don't remember, but I know it's getting close to the day where I first started thinking about making it last year, which is honestly amazing as well. And when I first like tested these stitches, the white ones, to see how big it would be, or if it would be possible, and how long it would take me to knit a row. Obviously that has changed quite a bit, and it takes me a lot less time now to knit the row than it did when I started. But yeah, I wonder when I'm trying to remember when I first decided that I wanted to do this. I know it was around this time, but I don't remember when. I think it could have been today, honestly. I have no idea. Like a year ago today. I have no idea, but I know it was around this day. Anyway, hopefully that made sense. That's gonna do it for the video today. So I hope you enjoyed it. And way more importantly, I hope you enjoy your day today, no matter what you do. If it's a lot or a little, it doesn't matter. I just hope you enjoy your day. And as for tomorrow, there are a couple of, they're just kind of little things, but there are a couple of things that I would like to do. One of them is paint a little face on the triangle snowman, what I'm calling a triangle snowman ornament that I got for the Advent a couple of days ago. And also, if it is finally snowy in Animal Crossing, I would like to play Animal Crossing for a little bit with you. But besides that, I don't know what else I'll be getting up to. You never know because it's the holidays. No matter what, I will be painting the face, the little snowman back there. But again, as for today, just thank you so much for being here. I hope you know how much I enjoy getting to spend time with you. And yeah, with that, I will see you tomorrow with the next video. Bye! Have a good rest of your day!